Well, we're here to talk about how you can study to become a better musician at home. There's never been a time in human history when it was so easy to study music at home. The truth of the matter is that the chromatic harmonica is not trumpet and oboe that get a position in an orchestra. You're not going to be studying them in high school as a rule in the United States or England, maybe some places in Asia after school. It's a miscellaneous instrument. You're not going to have the advantage of the school programs. And not every band out there is looking to have a chromatic harmonica. Some are. So how do you move forward when you got a job, and you're trying to learn? Well, you've heard of Diana Krall. She's a great jazz pianist singer, real pretty girl. She learned how to do jazz by playing with CDs on her stereo. So you know what I'm going to suggest? Go get a bunch of CDs from the library at the level you think you can hang with and play along, and then record them on your phone, because that has a recording device, or a Tascam unit, and listen to how you're doing and go, yeah, maybe I'm a little late here, I'm a little ahead here, but you'll find that you can get real good. And don't forget, music is an oral tradition, and that's the oldest way it's been used, and you can go a long way with your ear. Now, I do study music, and I read music, and I've worked with composers years ago, even at schools, that graduate schools of music. So, I know music, but I didn't always know music, and I can't really say that studying music made me a better improvisational musician. I don't think it did. It made me know intellectually what I was doing, but it didn't make the improvisations any better. My improvisation stunk for about a year. It was 1 year of play until I got 3 seconds on my Tascam that was good. It was a little phrase that lasted 3 seconds. I called my friend, man, you're not going to believe it. I got 3 good seconds. And he laughed and said, well, 3 seconds, that's a start. Okay, here's some other stuff. Now, I work with Emil D'Amico, who's a teacher, and I strongly recommend this guy. He's very good. But this one of his suggestions was to get this Jamie Aebersold 21. It's called Getting It Together, and it comes with 2 CDs, and it comes with a workbook with a bunch of music. And I think this has been super helpful. I don't always use the book. I just usually throw the music on and just play along with it. I'm such a jerk along that line. But, I'm looking to grow my ear and to move through sounds, and that's really what I focus on. I read it sometimes, but I find that there's mistakes in the book, like on number 10, it starts on D instead of on C, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta tell them, But anyway, so listen to a boatload of music and play along with it, because if you're in front of a crowd at the front of the stage and you got the band and they're playing, you can't see the band anyway. And even if you could see the band, I wear glasses and I can't see them very well. So it's not like there's going to be much going on visually that's going to do you much good. The drummer will give you a kick when you're ready to start your solo or something, but it's oral. So when you learn to play along with recorded music, now what about recorded music? I go to the library and I get CDs because it's fun and I like them. But I also use SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com. And I also buy music from Amazon. And I'll listen to that and enjoy it, some of the more eclectic pieces. And YouTube is a phenomenal reservoir of lots and lots. I'll go listen to it on YouTube, and if I love it, I'll buy the CD so I have it actually physically. So I guess what I'm saying is you can accomplish a tremendous amount as a musician, learning skills of any type of music you want to play, if you'll play along at home every day. Like, I put about an hour and a half into playing, and then I put a lot of time into basic exercises like breath exercises and bends and vibrato, and I work on basics. And people are always like, where'd you get this great tone? I work on it every single day, so that when I need that technique, I've got it in my hand, or in my head or in my body, and I'm ready to roll. The recording devices, they're great because your mind will tell you what you're doing is just fine. And a lot of times it's not. And when I post those videos, I mean, I don't sit and rehearse those things. I'm letting you in on my rehearsals. There's mistakes all over the place in the stuff I play that I post as a rule. These aren't performances. I'm just bringing you into my studio and letting you hear what I'm doing. So for those who are like horrified that there's errors in what I play, I mean, there's errors in everything I do, in music, pretty much. That's true too. And Miles Davis often said there are no errors because you can fix anything real quick when you have the skill. And that is a fact. So anyhow, play along with music every day. Have fun. I always try to quit on a good note when things are going well and my practice is going well. I'll quit then. I will never beat it into the ground because I want to be fresh next time that I come back in. And I usually have 5 to 7 sessions a day. So because you learn most in the beginning and the end of the session. So I want bunches of them in a day. So I'll do a whole bunch. I'll crack it into 15 or 20 minute segments. That's the scoop. I hope this information has helped you. It's certainly done a lot for me. And lessons from Emile D'Amico, E-M-I-L-E-D' capital A-M-I-C-O. He's on Facebook, and you can touch base with him, get a few lessons. He'll help you out a little bit. I think it's always good for anybody, no matter how good they are, to work with a professional instructor. I'm an instructor, but I work with some people too, because I like to hear what they have to say, and I always want to learn. And that Ebersol book, that came from Emile.